Hi guys, it's Brittany from Walk the High Wire. I'm super sorry I haven't been posting any videos lately. It's just because I got really sick, and who wants to listen to a reading from someone who's hacking up a lung, and coughing up stuff, and, having to sneeze and breathe every, 5 seconds. It'd be super gross, and I didn't really want to do that, but I'm back now with some more content. And yeah, before we start today, it's like if you guys have any suggestions for videos and readings that you want, please be sure to leave them in comments so we can, I can add them to a list and we can have them as videos at some point. And yeah, if this resonates with you, it'd be awesome if you could leave this video a like, comment, subscribe, and share it with people if it resonated with you and your situation. But just know these are all general readings, and they're not going to, fit with every single person in every specific situation, because that's wild. I'm only, one person. So just take what resonates and, leave behind what does not. And if you are ever interested in a personal reading, be sure to email me at walkthehighwireteam@gmail.com, and I can discuss my readings and what you want via email. So that said, let's get started. And for today, we have What Do They Feel About You for our readings. So I split everything up into 6 groups. So take a minute to pause this video and pick which one, is calling out to you. And we're going to get started. So here, I'm going to start with group 1. So what do they feel about group 1? Well, whoever this person is, group 1, you got a lot to be grateful for, I'd say. So when I first saw this card, 6 of Water, it's a card that's, kind of fond. It makes you think of the past and memories, longing to go back. So this made me think that this person has a strong connection with you. I mean, you can even look at the picture of the woman in the photo in this card here, and she's, I don't know, she feels very nostalgic, like she's wishing for something. I think this person kind of longs for you, to come back, to come see them again. And this makes sense too. We got the 2 of Water, or 2 of Cups normally. And when I see that, it just means to me normally that it's a very harmonious and balanced union. So to me, this already strongly suggested that it was a deep spiritual connection that they feel with you, or a spiritual union that they feel. It also looks like this person really thinks, and this is justice, that you're a past life connection, someone from the past returning into the present. The only thing stopping them right now is 2 of Air, so I get the feeling that they do have these strong, intense feelings for you. Maybe you first met and there was just this instant connection or something, but mentally they're doing this back and forth game. They're weighing the pros and cons of, I guess, pursuing something with you. But it's not totally lost because it seems like they know exactly which way they should be turning. But I think because of this, because they're so in their head, they're kind of just taking their time with the decision because they're just locked in this mental battle. But I feel like once they drop the mental mind shadow and choose to go with their intuition, because in fire is very quick, it's very passionate, and it just kind of moves on instinct. Once they move on their instinct, because they clearly know underneath all the chatter in their head where to go, they'll come to you sooner than later. And yeah, I had a hunch with Justice and the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Water. This is definitely a past life connection of some sort. And they know it too. They feel it. They feel it in their bones. So they definitely feel like they have something, a very strong connection with you. are also very attracted to you. So I imagine that it was like an instant bond when you first met, even though it seemed crazy, impossible. You know, stuff that people only talk about in, you know, fairy tales and books, that once you met, it was like fire. Like something exploded. And here, we got calling in your soulmate. So they believe that you're their soulmate, and they're working on trying to get you here. It's just a matter for them of just beating their mental mind chatter in their head. Yeah. And I think right now they're probably like reflecting. There might be a choice between their past and their future. So, you know, it could be that they're thinking about someone else who might be an option that's returned, but it feels like they can't even, like, you know, light a fire, match a fire to you, because it just feels, they feel this intensely. And, you know, there's more cards for yes than no here, so I feel like if there is a third-party situation thing happening, if they're stuck between two people, you're going to come out on top, because they feel very strongly about you, group 1. So, moving on to group 2. So group 2, this person is super fucking gushy over you. Like, they are super passionate, they're super excited about you. They have very strong romantic feelings here with the Ace of Cups, I get that. And, you know, normally I would see this as a conflict card, like 5 of Wands, but here it's more or less like, when I looked at it, I saw like a lot of passion. So I think they are like super sappy and gushy about you, but at the same time, you also have a lot of like passion, like maybe like sexual tension or passion about you. That's what I get from these. And I see that I think they're looking at you as like a long-term partner, like they had a relationship that has long-term potential. I see. When I look at this, I just feel like, oh, this is steady, steady sailing. Sorry about that. I'm getting lots of information at once. So yeah, I think it's smooth sailing that they see with you, as opposed to anyone else. And, you know, kind of confirmed here with 8 of Water. And also makes me think that, like, you know, the two of these together, these are travel cards. So I feel like maybe this person is even thinking about, you know, traveling with you and exploring different worlds with you, because I think they really do see long-term potential and just also an adventurous spirit that you have that they're into. And plus here we got the Ace of Earth. So it makes me think that all of these things kind of go hand in hand. Like, they want to travel with you, and maybe they even want to start like a business with you or something, or some type of financial endeavor that you could do together. But, you know, it just makes me feel like all of this combined sounds like they're very passionate and excited about you and all of your possibilities that you could have together. So, yeah, I feel like they're very, very passionate and excited about you. Though, you know, this could also mean, too, that they might be taking the time to think about how to go about your relationship if they haven't done anything yet. So they might be taking some time in solitude to, you know, think and reflect. But it's a strong feeling here that they're really, really excited about you, because not only do you have the Ace of Water, you also have the Ace of Earth. So this is a card of just a shit ton of new beginnings happening here. And everything seems to just point towards forward movement with the 6 of Air. So this person is kind of like they're very adventurous, but they're also like thinking about long-term potential with you. So I think, yeah, they feel like you'd be a good candidate for those types of things. And yeah, because right here we have the engagement card popped up. So they want to build something solid. they're not striking me as the person that's like a fling. Like they kind of want you for the long haul because they see the long-term potential in you, and you're someone that you can have, and they can have fun with and enjoy life with and try new things with, and I think that's what they're looking for. And I think they also like you because you're open-minded. And maybe at first you weren't like their initial type, but once you met and, you know, eventually they saw you had chemistry, that was like off the charts. I think, you know, they started thinking otherwise. Like, hey, this person is actually cool. Maybe they're not my regular type, but cool. And yeah, I think they see you. And they feel that you're like a high-flying person. That's it. You see the whole spread your wings and fly. So I think, you know, that's why they like you. Because they see you as someone that not only is, like, loyal and has long-term potential, it's more or less like you're really adventurous and willing to take risks. Because I know lots of long-term partnerships, they're kind of just, like, stable, grounded, and we just stay in one spot forever. We get cozy on the couch, you know, forever. And lots of them don't do many exciting or even slightly risky things like traveling the world together or like starting a business together or like buying stocks together or stuff like that. So I think that's why, you know, this person is interested in you, and I think that's why they feel pretty good about you. Group 2. Okay. We're going to move on to group number 3. All right. So we're going to group 3. So how do they feel about you, group 3? So this is a kind of interesting one. So here, we got 6 of Earth. And, you know, that makes me think that they see you, and they see you as like a stable person. Someone that they can rely upon, you know, has both 2 feet planted on the ground. And, you know, but here, interesting. I think, this one makes me laugh for some reason. I guess because it's a page, and pages are like the young people of tarot. I feel like they have this childlike, not interest per se, but I feel like how they think about you is kind of childlike in some way. I feel like they're kind of teasing and playful. I feel like they have, you know, a lot of fun, and maybe they're not totally mature about their feelings. I think that's it. I mean, but they're there. I feel like they're quite giddy about you, even if they don't, you know, necessarily show it. Because here we have the King of Air. So, if this person happens to have a poker face, I wouldn't buy it, because you know, how they feel about you is akin to the Page of Water in a sense. So, it just makes me think that this person, yeah, okay. So, together, we got 6 of Earth and the King of Air. So, I think they're into you in a sense that you're steady and solid, and they kind of like that. And I feel like you're probably a good planner as well. I feel like they think they can rely upon you not to do anything that's too wild or crazy. Because it looks like they take a lot of time to think about you, because they got the Hermit. So I feel like they spend a lot of time thinking about you and what you're doing, how your day is going, and they're quite giddy about you, and I feel like they want to plan some things with you, because they feel like you're very steady, very stable with this 4 of Water. Yeah, because here we got wedding. I feel like they would like to be married to you one day. And like a father, there's flirting here, so they feel that you're someone that's not only, stable, but someone who knows how to have fun, have a good time, and they know, how to be playful and be lighthearted and be fun, which is probably something they need, considering I feel like they might be a bit more on the stoic side and kind of have that, hidden playful side that needs to come out more. And I think that they feel like you're the type of person that can help them in bringing that other playful, more childlike side out, because you clearly know how to have fun and have a good time, and still manage to be an adult. And let's see, yeah, and you're probably good. They think that you're good at healing past issues. Which is another thing about, balancing these two aspects of our lives, like being an adult and also just knowing when to have fun. And they probably have a sense that, you're psychic as well. So, the overall sense is that they feel that you'd be a good choice for, something that was stable and committed in a relationship. They have the feeling that they feel like you know how to have a lot of fun, and that they're interested in that, and they kind of want more of that in their life. So they feel like you're the fun person who's also stable, which is something that they are totally into. Group 3. And we got group 4. So what do they feel about you? So, group 4. Okay. Group 4. I'm going to start here. Ace of Fire. So I feel like already that they think that you're a good fresh start. Yeah, I feel like they think that this is something I've been looking forward to for a really long time. Like a person like you are. However, see, this is interesting. Yeah, I'll go here first. They get really excited. They're excited when it comes to you, and I feel like they're very passionate. They tend to rush into things, maybe without thinking. They just move fast. But this time, they might be, I want to say distracted, is the word. They feel a bit distracted when it comes to you. Because I feel like, maybe this relationship or their feelings about you are kind of like topsy-turvy, like a roller coaster. Like 1 second, things are good, and then the next second, things are like, whoosh, they went straight down. So, I definitely feel like their idea with you is that it's like a emotional roller coaster. And it kind of excites them a little, because they're the type of person that when they get bored, they need something to stir the pot, or they might, either purposely start a little trouble or unconsciously start trouble. It's just that they need some type of energy to keep them going. And I think they're kind of interested in doing, something like that. So it's just exciting for them. But they do feel that you're the type of ride or die chick, or man, or whatever. They feel like, you're reliable in times of need. You wouldn't just throw them out in the cold. You'll be there for them if they need any help, even in tough times. And they also feel that, that together you can pool your resources and, build up for stuff that you want, like a home, maybe, a family. If you just pool your skills and resources together, they feel like you can both create a lot in the future. But I just get the general sense that they are crazy. They're crazy about you. And they feel that you're their soulmate. Yep. If you're not together right now, I feel like they are definitely missing you at this moment in time. And it could be that you're just on a separate paths right now. Maybe working on healing yourselves, but they definitely think about you a lot and they're crazy about you. And they feel like you are a victory. Like their prayers have finally been answered. It's just a matter of working on some stuff. I think it's getting your life in order for them because they do see you as a fresh start. They feel like you're their soulmate and they do miss you. It's just that they have stuff that they need to work on right now. And they think that you're someone that they can work together with and, stick with in times of trouble. So I feel like this will be an interesting relationship where you're not really bored. There's always something exciting happening, but there's a sense of groundedness to it for Group 4. So they feel pretty good about you. So Group 5. How does this person feel about you, Group 5? How do they feel about you, Group 5? So this one is quite interesting. When I was pulling the cards on this one, some of these cards just would not, they didn't want to come out. They're refusing to come out. It's quite interesting with this reading here, so let me get started. I'll start here. So, boom. So, Group 5, this person is overjoyed. They are ecstatic about you. They are pretty much, hopelessly in love with you, basically. And here, we got 9. So you got 10 of water and 9 of earth. These are some of the best cards in the minor arcana that you could get, especially together. So this person definitely sees you as a stable foundation and one in which lots of emotional joy is here. So this looks like the makings a perfect stable relationship in their head. And even better, this is how you got the world. So without a doubt, they feel like you're the best thing that could have happened to them. And they definitely feel that this is a strong, stable foundation in which to lay things upon. Perhaps they want to get a house or start a family one day. But here's where it gets funny. Even though they think of those things about you, they feel trapped. They feel stuck. They have nowhere to turn. Almost as if, they're a step away from being completely overwhelmed or just exhausted. So this looks very good up until that point. But I also felt like this is someone that is a bit more on the stoic side. They weren't one to generally openly express themselves, or at least express themselves with ease. I think that was something that they struggled with. So if this person on the outset, it looks like they have no interest in you, or they hate you or something. It's really not true, because here, when I was just thinking that, I pulled the Express Your Love card. So I feel like this person wants to express their feelings toward you, because they have really strong feelings about you. I just think that there's a strong possibility that they're afraid, perhaps, of rejection, because here I see reconciliation. So this could be a person from your past that still has really strong feelings for you, and they really want to come back, but it just seems like they are afraid of expressing their true feelings for you. And I think that's why they feel like they're trapped and they have nowhere to turn to. So you see that the lady is on a cliff. She doesn't really have any options. It's either she jumps off the cliff and falls, or she jumps up and flies with the wings that she has on her arms. So it's really up to them. Yeah. And it could be that they're just afraid of becoming codependent upon you. I just definitely feel like here there's some type of fear holding them back, because they do feel strongly about you and, passionately, but at the same time they feel fearful, they feel worried and afraid, and they're just really not entirely sure of where to go, because here I got prioritized. So they're trying to sort through their feelings about you, but they do feel very good about you once they sort past the fear. Group 5. And we're going to move on. Moving on to group 6. So group 6, here we go. So group 6. This one is a little crazy, but okay. So I get the feeling that they look at you as kind of mysterious, maybe somewhat secretive, possibly untrustworthy. I just get the feeling that they feel like they're not entirely sure if they can trust you, because they just don't know as much about you as they would like. Yeah. But, yeah, they definitely see you as a kind of mysterious figure that they're trying to, wrap their head around and try to figure out. I'm not entirely sure that this person trusts you. I think they're pretty skeptical of all things around them, but I guess have a strong feeling that they've been betrayed before. They've been burnt in love. So they're kind of just very cautious. They're very cautious about you, for the most part. But they're also conflicted, because they also see you as a safe place to rest and lay their head down on. But they're not totally open to trusting you yet. But it's not like they don't have ideas about you, because we have the Ace of Air here. So I think they're looking at you as a fresh start, but they're just really hesitant, because here you also have the 3 of Fire. And this is basically a card that's waiting for your ship to sail in after all of your hard work. I get the feeling that you could be their absolute ideal. I feel like they've been hoping for you or someone like you for ages, and this is they think this could be a new start, that you're a safe person, but there's a lot of distrust here. And this is a card of secrets, so they're very hesitant to get involved with you. And what did I say? This card says it is safe for you to love. So they have definitely been hurt before on some level, and they're scared to open back up again to you. But once they work past those fears and and have courage, I feel that that they have these feelings about you, the ship sailing in. Because I get the feeling that they do like you, they want to trust you, but it's this person, it takes time. It takes a lot of time for them to open up to other people. Yeah, and it's encouraged. And I think they also like you simply because you're not serious. You have this playful air about you, and I think that helps cut into their defenses. They are very well guarded, and for you to be playful and fun, and I get the word bubbly coming into my head. That's a turn on for them, and it makes them less wound up, less serious, and less. What are they really after? Like, what do they truly want? Like, is this person going to hurt me? But I feel like they like you because of your good nature. You have a good heart, and you're fun. You're a fun-loving person. And it's kind of hard not to like you, but they're a little scared. They're scared that they're going to get burned by you. Because again, here we go. Give your relationship a chance. So once they work on the fears of being hurt by you and this general distrust, you could have a very, very strong relationship. It's just right now they feel, I feel like they are more scared than they are, more open to love. Group 6. And, that covers it. So, again, if this reading resonated with you, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Give me any suggestions for any more readings you'd like to see done on this channel. And if you're interested in a personal reading, be sure to check out the description box below. And, you can shoot me an email at walkthehighwire@gmail.com. And, I should be back soon with some more content. I hope you guys have a good day and rest of your week. So, peace out.